What is going on, everyone, and welcome to a special video that we'll be doing. So I said this a while ago, I'm going to be trying to make a quick and easy, well, not quick, but maybe an easier guide on how to get the infinite HP potion. We all know the spots and stuff, but what I'm going to be showing you is what I did personally. I know this is kind of old, but with the whole progression pass thing and pity pieces that they came out with recently, I assume more people are going to try and push for it. So hopefully this will help you, and I'll show you what I did. Now, keep in mind, what I'm going to show you is what I did, and I opted to choose the not as good spots, but they're still pretty good, but just not, oh my god, hold up, as we do that. Not as good spots because I ran a lot of buffs when I was doing it, so like the 50 mil tent buff, I also had some other, like, I don't know, scrolls that I had over time. And I'm all up for PvP in this game, open world PvP and all that stuff. But guess what? When you have the 50 mil tent buff on, guess what the last thing you really want to be doing? Especially if you are, like, over-geared and all you want to do is grind for one item. And guess what? You do not want to be wasting your tent buff time and all that stuff, so that's just what I chose. These are the spots that I picked, and actually I did grind it out. You guys can see some screenshots in my Discord and all that stuff. But these are spots where it's still good, but you just won't see as many people. I think in the whole 115 hours or so that I grinded all 3 potion pieces, I think I only had to fight like 3 people. So that, like, in my eyes, is pretty good. So yeah, first of all, we're gonna be starting off at Ronaros, because this is considered one of the more tedious ones. Personally, for me, I want full 100 pity pieces at Blood Wolves because there's only one thing. But hopefully you guys enjoyed these videos, or this video, because I don't really do guides often, but I'm gonna try to do one that should hopefully help other people. So I know a lot of friends' videos that I watch, they just kind of tell you where to go, but they don't show you like the rotation or anything. So I'm gonna try to make this as detailed as possible. So once we get to the spot, I'll show you. Like, I'll show you the spot and what I did. Okay, so we are at Tooth Fairy Cabin right now. I wish you can get rid of this. Okay, yeah, you can. Okay, so we're at Tooth Fairy Cabin. If you go south from the cabin, you'll see this dude right here. This is the guy you should probably collect the dailies for every day, especially if you're going to be grinding, because it's right here. So what we're looking at is Tooth Fairy Forest. Let me just show you what you're actually going for. So obviously you're going to be going for pity pieces and of course the straight drop for the Ronaros one. Personally, this one took me 60 pity pieces before I got the actual drop, and that was probably around 40-ish hours, because I got between 0 to 2 with the whole tent buff and all that stuff on. So anyway, this pack of mobs is where I got it, but yours is probably going to be different. The ones you're going to be looking for or prioritizing are the Guardians and the Catchers. So here's my rotation. We'll start at the dude NPC right here where you pick up the quest, right? So you kill these 2. This is the exact spot where I got mine, but obviously yours is going to be different. And then what else you're going to be looking for are more Guardians over here. And then over here. So if you look at these right here, if you have high DP, this might be a little bit sketchier, because you're going to destroy the thing. I have 300 AP, which doesn't really help. So if you have like a seasoned character or something that's like 190, 200 AP, you'll probably be okay. So you kind of want to try to avoid destroying those mirrors. But, you know, the Guardians and the ones with the orange on the top, the Catchers, are the ones that drop the potion piece. So this is just a rotation I did. I'm just going to destroy the mirrors, but you try not to do that. Anyway, so go down here. Kill those. You can group them all together. If you're high AP, you're probably one-shotting them. It's not a big deal. And then Guardians and Catchers. What I'm showing you, you can do the same thing. Just try not to destroy the mirrors. The scouts and stuff over here, you can pull them in a group. It would actually, and then 2 more guardians over there. Then they go back here. Don't really worry about this one too much. It spawns 1 catcher, but you're probably better off just killing other things and going faster. Guardians and catchers, what you're really aiming for. More over here. Some over here. If you wait long enough to mirror or spawn some more catchers, I believe, but it's up to you. Over here, lots of guardians. Try to group them up, AoE it. Catchers over here. So this spot, the reason why I chose this one is because there aren't many people. Like in the 40 hours of grind, I think I saw 1 person, which is pretty nice. And we all know Ronaros. It's not bad. But it's not the place you really want to be. There aren't many priority targets here. If you pop the mirror, there'll be guardian, catcher. For the most part, I just kind of rush through it. So over there, kill those. And then that's basically the rotation. We start over with these 3 mobs over here. And that was it. So basically, you do the circle again. I'll just run through it one more time for you guys. Focus on guardians and catchers. Guardians are the ones with like the red tail. And catchers are the orange, like, hair and stuff. So that's how you'll eventually figure that out and just focus priority on that one. But yeah, this is the spot I chose from all the way, just because I didn't want to fight other people with my tent buff on. I just want to try to min-max my time efficiently. It would actually be funny if I got like another pity piece or the actual drop while just demonstrating this. Overall though, like this spot actually isn't that bad for like money. I mean, obviously it is better, but like this one, of the 3 HP ones, I probably made the most money off just from the drops alone. Plus, there's always a chance you get Forest Furies, and that's like a high demand right now, along with forest materials. So basically just keep doing this for another like 700 hours and you'll get it, hopefully. Or at least you will in the pity pieces. So on average, I really just got like between 0 to 2. Sometimes Afuraros dropped 1, which is like a slight bonus to your grind. So, yeah, it's like ultimately I think nowadays you'll like the average person should be able to get it within like 50 to 60 hours, even if you're pretty unlucky. But yeah, that's the rotation. Hopefully you saw it. So, Tooth Fairy Cabin, which is the fishing spot, safe zone. Just go down, follow the bridge. If you were to, okay, so let me just show you. If you were to hit the node or just hit Tooth Fairy Cabin, it'll bring you to the tree. Just follow the bridge down. That's how you get to it. All right, so next what we're going to be doing is... Oh. I forgot this is a thing. Oh, see? That's how you get it. Just need 99 more of them. Yeah, just collect 100 and you're good. Anyway, what we're doing next is Sherekhan. This one is the one I got a little bit lucky. So this is where I did. So basically what you want to do is just go to the node. Go to the node and then go down. So if you see the spot where there's a little like patch of like open zone near a bridge, that's what we're going. But once we actually get there, I'll show you the rotation. There's actually a lot. Sherekhan has a lot of mobs there, so like you could probably grind with like 3 or 4 people in the same, like within the same area-ish. And it's not too bad. So finding a spot these days at Sherekhan wasn't too bad. The only hard part about it for me, or I guess not for me, but for literally everyone, is there's a nighttime cycle, and when you do it at nighttime, like literally all the mobs just go away, and then it spawns elites, or you can with energy. So it's kind of like you have to stop during the nighttime phase. There's just no way around it. So if I were you, I would probably go with the Sherekhan piece first. That's just my recommendation because it's literally time gated and you can only grind during the day. So yeah, I mean, like, it wasn't really a big deal. It's just that one is kind of annoying because of that. Plus there's a few enemies that just perma CC you for a bit and you just get knocked down a lot. But eventually you'll start to figure out the rotation and it's not actually as bad. You know what is bad? These narrow roads on the mountain. So I actually did calculate this a little bit, and so it took me 115 hours to get all 3 pieces, right? And let's just say I used, I don't know, or I take Hadoom grind, for example, and I make 200 mil an hour there. There's obviously more or less, we're just taking general numbers. If I were to have grinded 115 hours somewhere else, or like a Hadoom, that's like, what, 20 billion silver or something? The number of times I would have to use this infinite potion to make up 20 billion is a lot more than that, to the point where it'll probably never pay itself off. It's just the fact that you never have to buy a HP potion again, which is pretty nice. Will it pay itself off? Not really, but it's just nice to not have to do that. Anyway, so here's the rotation we did. There's a lot of open space for multiple people. This one, I guess it would be considered main. So I parked my horse over here. This is where we're gonna start. So put your tent down here, put your horse, all that stuff. Alright, so this is where we start. Kill these. What you are looking for are the Garuds and the Belkadas. I got mine from a Belkada, but 2 mobs drop it here. So what I do is try to group them up. Be careful because the Frederick ones are the ones that'll try to CC you and hit you with a knockdown. So just be careful of that. So what I did is I put my tent down like literally right here, just so people know that, like, hey, you see something? Yeah, people are grinding there. So what you want to do is kill the Garuds and the Belkadas, the ones with the 2-hander and the like Zerker-looking ones. You probably want to turn your pets on to Agile, which is the red option. So that's the rotation. I just went back on the side. Usually this spot was open. This is the one I primarily did, but a lot of people do different things. But I guess it depends on the class you play. If you find yourself you're killing too fast, you could take top mob over here. Depending on how fast you're clearing or what class you're playing, you could also go back here, take these, Garud over here. Everything else is kind of secondary. Then you see this is where we started again. So that's what I did, start over. So this is the main rotation for the most part that I just cycled through for about 30 hours or so. So just show it to you one more time. Garuds, Belkadas, you can ignore everything else. Sometimes you get elite spawns, which are pretty nice. Another Belkada over here. If you are on a seasonal character and you have like 250, which is the hard cap for season, full pen, Tubala stuff, you'll be fine. You can do all the spots. I don't know if season is better or worse. I think there's a higher drop rate or something. But either way, you'll fight other people of equal gear if that's what you're into. Alright, so that's the rotation. That's the main one I did. Another one you could do is, so behind here is what I've done. Not a lot of it, but you could do it. Just follow the line back and forth. So we'll start over here. It's in the back of what the circle I just showed you. I don't know which one is better because I just haven't really done this much, but I just know that there are mobs, circles everywhere. So each pack has at least one of what you're looking for. Just keep in mind I did all of this with the 50 mil tent buff on. So you can do this and then come back here. But yeah, this area I'm showing you, these are two different rotations. So if like someone's in the circle area, don't worry, just take the back one. If someone's in the back one, I'll just find a new channel. And I don't know. If both of them are taken, generally they're not. Like this, going for the infinite potion is like 2 years old at this point, so I assume like everyone that really wanted one has it already. And yeah, this is one of the things where you just kind of have to remember, because these Frederick ones are the ones that CC you. It doesn't really matter which path you go. Either one is fine. Belkadas, Garud. You will get a lot of Akum pieces, by the way, so just make sure you have some maids or something. If you don't have enough DP, you it's possible to get stun locked here. So just be careful with that. And then come down here. This is the second rotation. Okay, so once you're done with those, you can just circle back So remember how I showed you this is the first rotation? Don't, like, if someone's in this spot, you don't take these. And you just walk back and then do these over again. Take this secondary one, and then you see, they all respawned again. And then, so that's back rotation that I've done. Not as much, but I mostly did this smaller inner circle just because it's closer and I don't have to walk as much. Alright, so that's that rotation. And then at nighttime, it's not really worth doing, but you see this crystal right here? You could use 10 energy for like summoning an elite, and that elite piece from this one is called like a LATEH or something, but at nighttime, that one has a chance to drop the like potion piece. Is it worth it? I don't think so, but I mean, you could do that in theory. So got that done. Dragon Fang, awesome. So yeah, that's your pity pieces. Took me 47 to get mine. And next we will go to Blood Wolves. Now, as we all know, Blood Wolves is the huge pain, and it's like a big sad. You're not going to be having fun there. You don't get a lot of money there. You get a lot more trash loot, which is kind of not even worth a lot. But anyway, you have to do it. So at least what I could do and offer you is a spot that's not taken. Like I went full 100 pity there, which not great. I wish I was just done. But anyway, this is the spot that I'll show you. I rarely found any people there. Like I think maybe mid 50 hours there, and I've run into maybe like 3 people total, and I just like swap channels, and then there's another one open. So that's about how empty the spot is. It's not even that bad. It's not like, obviously the main rotation is better. However, that one is permanently full, so unless you're like a 700 gear score striker, you might want to just look for an alternative. But I don't know, like, depends on when you play, I guess. Like, if you're playing super late at night, you could probably snag a main rotation. And I would say it's better. So here's the spot that I chose. I'm kind of surprised it's open because, like, I never really had to. It's kind of like right there too. Okay, so this is the spot. See this little tower thingy? It's a little tower. So from Blood Wolves, if you hit the node, you go straight down south. And the things you are looking for are executioners. So basically what I did is I popped my tent right here. So you kill these things, pop your tent buff, or tent right here if you have it. And all you want to do is look for executioners. So this is the rotation I did. So this one is kind of tricky because the only enemies that drop the pities, and I think obviously the main part, is executioners. So you want to make sure to figure out what the mob is. So this one is an executioner. You see how it has a cape with the little like yellow thing? Make sure to at least prioritize on looting that one. But this place, 100%, turn your pets on agile. You're going to need it, trust. And this place, oh my god, it was not a great experience. Like, I didn't really have to fight people, which is the good thing. It's just grinding Blood Wolves for about like 20 million silver and trash loot an hour. It was not great. Obviously, you make more in Capra stones and all like the other whatever stuff it gives you. But it just like, it does not feel good making basically no money here. So I've always told people this, but if you're going to grind for the infinite potion, just know you're not going to be making a lot of money. You're going to be using 50 mil tent buffs, assuming if you just want to be in and out. Or you could just, if you enjoy grinding, just keep doing this for longer. But you're not really profiting here. You're going for one piece and one piece only. One executioner in the back. One executioner over here. And so we are back to where we started. That was the entire rotation. I did that for about mid 50 hours, and we didn't even get the piece, but we got 100 pities. So this is where your horse is. We just killed that. And things are probably respawned. Like the respawn is pretty fast here. So to show you one more time. Executioner over there. I don't know, this place is really wonky. It's like super RNG dependent, because sometimes I've gone 0 to 3 an hour, sometimes I've gotten 0, sometimes I've gotten like 7 in 1 hour. Like, we're talking pity pieces, by the way. So it's really just RNG. I also use tent buff and all that stuff, so keep that in mind. And I'm pretty sure as long as you're above like 170 AP or something, super easy on seasonal, you will most likely be one-shotting everything, so you do get a ton of skill points here. As you guys can see, I'm at 2,700 with like almost 200 extra. Pretty sure I got like at least 200 or 300 points here alone. So if you are over clearing and need some more stuff, what you could do is come down here, executioner over here, behind this tree, another executioner over here. Executioner in the back, along with the frenzied. You will get a lot of, what is it? Cagdum rings. I got a lot. I got like a duo Cagdum ring, and then it blew up going for try, but not like it sells anyway. Either way. Executioner. Here. If you want to, you can kill this. I usually kind of skip this one unless there's the elite up back there. It's because you have to kind of hop over this thing. It's kind of obnoxious. But yeah, that's the rotation. So, honestly, this spot is dead as long as you're not on Arsha, I'm pretty sure. Yep, that's it. That's what I grinded. This spot is pretty empty. I'm kind of surprised that not many people actually grinded here. So, do that. Get your Blood Wolf Oath. Get 100 of those like I did. Then you got your potion piece. Tashira Ruins, it's not really a secret. A lot of people do this. But I chose from Tashira. You see the node, you follow like this path down here and just do a circle on the right side of the node. This is for that's for the MP potion, by the way. I also showed you the so I got this one first a while ago. The Voltaris Clairvoyance, and that one's from the Gathering, the things in Grana. What is it called again? Basically around here in Navern Steppe, you'll like kill the Ferakas, the bird thingies, and then it's around there. As for Monshums, dude, Monshums is actually so awful, to be honest. Monshum is in this area. Go to the node manager and then start grinding around there. I'll make another video of the MP pot later, but that involves me having it first and grinding to see how like terrible it is. But it's not like I don't know, because before the pity piece came out, I did actually grind there, and back before even Infinite Potion even came out, I'd put in countless hours just grinding there. So anyway, that's it for the Infinite Potion. Other things you should know is if you're going for it, you're gonna have to collect 300 of these peridot leaves. So you should probably do some dailies, start collecting 300 of them early, and you'll just be ready. You need 30 Garmoth skills. You can buy them off the market. That's no problem. And then the 2 NPCs you're going to be talking to are Marandora. She's near Grana, or just literally use the NPC finder and find them. Marandora, the one at Sherekhan necropolis, what's her name? Chimera. And the one at the Okira River, the NPC there. Advanced loot scrolls. Hole. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks so much for watching. If you did, drop a quick like on the video. Let me know. I'm actually curious. How long did it take you to get your HP and/or MP potion if you have it? And yeah, hopefully that helped you. I know a lot of people, if you see some other videos, they'll just be like, here, go find it on the map. Yeah, Blood Wolves is right here. Just go grind there. Like, no, that did not help me whatsoever. The best thing I could have done is probably show you the rotation at minimum. So yeah, that's about it. If you have any other questions, leave it in the comments, join my Discord, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. But that's it for now. Thanks so much for watching.